one on each hand.
They didn't last long.
And I reckon they were in his hand for about 15 minutes, then he ate it. He didn't even have a beer with that cold.
Must have been the only one that did it, because the rest of us did. Serious accommodation I arranged for us. I don't need that. I got that.
And so here we are for Rugby Victoria's Match of the Day program, round 8 of the Dewar Shield, Powerhouse and Moorabbin. And we'll take a moment to respect a player's brother who's passed away. Our thoughts are with Powerhouse player and committee member Charlie Gardner after the recent passing of his brother Sam. Take a moment of silence for that. And so here we go. As a club and all of Rugby Victoria, Powerhouse would like to pass on their condolences to his family. Please visit Powerhouse social media if you can donate anything to the family's charity of choice for the funeral. The teams will be all wearing black armbands today, and we'll have that minute's silence beforehand. Our thoughts and prayers onto the Gardner family back in the United Kingdom. Match of the Day program, round 8. The Dewar Shield. Moorabbin fresh off a bye. Powerhouse a big win away to Endeavour Hills 45-17 last Saturday, and for the second time Powerhouse feature on our Match of the Day program in 2025. For the first time they are hosting. Where else would you rather be? King's birthday weekend, the home of the famous Crown in Melbourne Rugby. Powerhouse to kick off left to right, green and black hoops. Moorabbin to receive the kick off in their white jerseys with a black band across it. Plenty of other Dewar Shield matches happening around the competition today. Footscray and Melbourne Uni at the Dog Pound. Kiwi Hawthorn host Endeavour Hills, and Melbourne host Harlequins at the Melbourne Rugby Club in Toorak. That pass has gone a little bit astray. Moorabbin kicking us off with the attacking, trying to get through was Brown. Onto the 22 they go. That ball might have gone loose. We'll come back. There was no advantage for offside. Be a penalty Moorabbin early. We had Moorabbin on the live stream game just a couple of weeks ago, down in Moorabbin against Endeavour Hills. 2 weeks ago, in fact, a couple of changes to that team since then. Kick for touch goes out over the 10 metre mark, and we'll call for the line out for Moorabbin. Line out to come, just checking the radar, big band of rain, probably not too far away. Line out to Carmen to be thrown by Liam Pitt, the hook up. They go line out in pursuit. It was one in the end. We'll await the decisions. There'll be a line out penalty for, or line out scrum rather, knocked on by the Powerhouse player. And we'll wait the scrum to be fed by Joshua Duganbath. Sets a call. Early push from Moorabbin. Referee's not happy with the scrum. We'll do it all again. Of course, Ladies' Day at Powerhouse today. Big contingent on the far side of the pitch to the right of your broadcast. Big tent jam-packed. I think they'll be hiding in there. It's cold and probably soon to be wet. Referee not happy with the scrum again. We'll await the rebuild. Binds a call. Good push again from Moorabbin. The ball's not been hooked back too well. Powerhouse come in and will build. And will gain the scrum penalty. And perfectly done. And they will kick for the corner. Kicks nicely done. Deep into the 22 it goes. We'll await the touchline referee's decision. That probably still 20 or so from home. The Powerhouse second row in greening calls the 5-man line out. They've built early for a deep line out to be thrown by captain Jared Everhart. Of course, scored a try in the Match of the Day program now at Footscray earlier in the season. Moreland shools and rolls nicely. They're building nice through McBride. Everhart picks it out of them all. Gets his hands off to his scrum half in Bramley. Bramley trying to break through onto the 5. A metre from home now. Powerhouse will come back through centre field. Trying to break through this Moorabbin defence. Ball touchdown and a try. Kick to come early, it's 5-0. And we await. Ball to be set up for the kick from Powerhouse's fly half in McGovern. That's nicely done. Sneaks through. 7-0. Had a perfect kicking game last week, McGovern. 6 from 6 conversions and a penalty goal. Makes no mistake early in this one. Await the kick-off. They're going to go short side here, Moorabbin. Round 8 of the Dewar Shield. Powerhouse hold on to it. Trying to get up to that 10-metre mark. Referee hasn't told anyone to roll away yet. Trying to get through is Fegan. Ball knocked on and we'll build for the scrum. On the 10-metre mark, attacking half for Moorabbin. Welcome wherever you're tuning in from around the world. It's just gone past 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock wherever you are around the Pacific Islands and New Zealand. 1 p.m. over in Western Australia. Early hours of the morning in the United Kingdom. Trying to get through now. Fungavaka. Moorabbin an early chance. Coming out in Harper the prop. Gaining some territory. This is the Moorabbin Rugby Club. Come back through centre field into the fly half of Lividaris. Through Mose and out wide. That ball's gone forward. No, it hasn't. Rather, it was a high tackle they've pulled out. Trying to come through now, the back rower into IT. Pick and go. Not going to gain any metres. Might lose one, in fact. There'll be a penalty for Moorabbin offside, Powerhouse. A couple of penalties in a row now. They won't go quickly this time. Tap and go through centre field, trying to get through is Harper. All their numbers through centre field. Second rower, Vasu Kikau. Back up the gut to go. Into the fly half, finds the winger in Mose. Mose can't dance through to IT. Unable to get through either. Referee says the ball goes backwards. Fraser's building for Moorabbin. Back through centre field again, into the prop. Iniki Hager. Going short side. Here comes that fly half in Livadaris. Can't get around him. Into Brown. Brown 5 from home. The Rams have built nicely. Vasu Kikau. And another penalty Moorabbin's way. Not releasing. That ball was knocked on with the tap and go. And now we will build for a scrum for Powerhouse. Still 7-0 in this one. Plenty happening early at Alba Park. I'll wait for this scrum to be built. Powerhouse with the 7-point advantage. Binds a call, or set rather. It was an early push from Moorabbin. We'll have to do it all again. Referee still not happy with it. We get set that time. Moorabbin to push. Hooks back for Powerhouse. They'll go and just kick from the in-goal area. Up to the 10-metre mark. Here comes Mose. Takes it cleanly. Thought about a chip kick, didn't go. Going to cut through Dugan Bath. Up to Gibbons on that far side. Big tackle, nicely done. Ball's loose and Powerhouse can break on the outside into Huddleston. Here comes Huddleston. Run to 20 metres for a try. Second try of the day. 12-0 kick to come. Score updates for you around the grounds. Footscray an early try at Melbourne, or against Melbourne University. And Endeavour Hills have an early try as well, away to Kiwi Hawthorn. They've got a couple early tries, 21-0 Endeavour Hills at Hawthorn against the Kiwis. And Melbourne against the Harlequins, a 7 apiece, 15 or so minutes in Toorak. Tough kick. And stays wide. Will stay at 12-0. Powerhouse, of course, looking to build on their strong start to the season in their season 2025. Of course, the reigning premiers of the Dewar Shield. Torpedo punt. It'll go right back past the 10-metre mark of Moorabbin. Trying to run it straight here is Gibbons. He's rolled back. Play's going everywhere. The counter ruck wasn't successful from Powerhouse, and the Rams will hold on to it. And after a couple of appeals, Moorabbin get their penalty that time for entering the ruck illegally, not releasing. Lividaris to kick this into touch. Or did he just stayed in? Powerhouse have a chance to go. A huge kick. Bounces won't sit well for Mose, the fullback of Moorabbin. Right back on his own try line. We'll kick this. There's not really anyone on side. Bar Jared Eberhardt. Eberhardt the hooker. Nicely run. Gets the hands off. Couple go. Gryden included. Have numbers through centre field, exactly where they'll get to. Into Lucas. Had his man there, McBride. Didn't use him. They've got centres wide if they want it. McGovern. Into McDonald. Inside 22, Powerhouse go. Greening now. Not able to find any room. Fullback and Mallins will want to go wide. Building territory in phases nicely, Powerhouse. Cuts back through the middle now. Second rower in Lucas. With their hands in the ruck, referee tells them to play on. The overlapping run from Greening. They come the wing up. Ball's gone backwards. They can play on. Huddlestone now, the try scorer. Ball's gone backwards. Knocked on by Moorabbin, and we'll build for the scrum. Powerhouse's chance defeated. Got the Moorabbin prop in Icky Haggett down behind play. Just await that. Thank you to Rocco in the Facebook Live comments as well. It looks like they're tight head and loose head for Moorabbin to switch around. So it's Harper who's down injured at the moment. We'll await this scrum inside the attacking 22 for Powerhouse. So that's a call. Big push from Moorabbin. Scrum collapsed almost immediately. Penalty to come for Powerhouse. This will put them in a dangerous position for that rolling maul. Snap kick goes out over the 5 metre mark. Powerhouse to throw. Windy, cold all day at Alva Park. Not super conducive for running rugby. Line out one for Powerhouse, and they can push with this maul. Breaking away from the balls, the number 8 of McBride. We're going to come back for the penalty, and Moorabbin have it. Penalty, it sounds like, for an illegal maul. Kick nicely done. Dead straight. And they'll escape their 22. Lean pit to throw from Moorabbin. Line out, good contest in the air. Taking it was the scrum half in Brumley for Powerhouse. It's worked out in the end for them. Eberhardt's going to play the role of number 9. Into Moore. They like this short side. Lucas trying to get through. He's been picked up into the air. They can push again. Oliver Lucas did. Back through centre field into the centre of McDonald. He gets his hands off to McHenry. McHenry with a spin. Breaks a couple of tackles. The flick pass to the short side. Into Moore now. And for all that, no real territory gained. Free hit out of Powerhouse. McHenry gets his hands off to McBride. They'll go again. That pass might have gone forward. And that's exactly what happened. So we'll come back for the penalty advantage. You'll imagine they'll punt again and build for that rolling maul. Perhaps that Northern Hemisphere influence of the Powerhouse Rugby Club. Kick goes out over 10 metres from home. I'll wait this line out. To be thrown by the skipper and Jared Eberhardt. Short line out, and here comes the maul. No! Gets his hands off Eberhardt, trying to run onto it. Pass intercepted, but he's touched the line. Unfortunately there for Dugan Bath of Moorabbin. Powerhouse get another go at the line out. Confusing little play there from Powerhouse that even fooled me. Here they go again, Eberhardt to throw. Set play again. No, they'll go for the maul. Eberhardt's at the back of it. This is a big push. Eberhardt to go. Tries to dance around one, and we'll get there. Set play for Powerhouse. Their third try of the afternoon, 17 zip. Kick to come. Be able to watch this kick perfectly from our vantage point. Here's Sean McGovern. Takes a moment. Kicks through it nicely. It'll sit over the bar. 2 more points. 19-0. Scores quickly from around the Dewar Shield. Footscray 24, Melbourne University 0. Endeavour Hills 26 to Kiwi, Hawthorn 0. And Melbourne 13, Harlequin 7, Box Hill with the bye. Back underway. Powerhouse with the ball on their defensive 22. Dropping back into the pocket was McGovern. Kicks high up to halfway. I'm going to come back for a penalty from Moorabbin off the plate. Here they come. Icky Hager. Gains a couple extra metres from Moorabbin. Trying to pick and go there was Harper. It's a mess at the moment. Bodies everywhere. Pick and goes galore. Moorabbin gaining territory and a free hit at it. Here they go, short side. Out wide through Pidd. Pidd stripped of it. And we're going to come back for the penalty. There was advantage for Moorabbin. They have tapped it every time today. That's exactly what they'll do again. Trying to get through the second row in Brown. Couple of appeals for the Powerhouse players, unable to get through. Here's Icky Hager. The pick and go again, trying to push for the line. Held up short though. They've got Dugan Bath short side if they wanted him. Again. Less than a metre short. I think they've got a free hit out. It won't matter because there's a try. For the first time in the afternoon. And Samuel Icky Hager scores the open up for Moorabbin. They'll sneak one in the corner. Moorabbin for their first of the afternoon. So it's 19-5. We'll await this kick. Just gets a little bit darker at Alva Park. Livadaris awaits his moment. Kick swings out to the left. It'll stay 19-5, but first points for the Rams. Of course, somewhat of a mismatch. If you were to look on paper at the ladder, Powerhouse sitting pretty in second. Of course, reigning premiers here to defend their premiership from last season. McGovern sends Moorabbin to their 22, and they can go. Huge dumping tackle, play on, says the referee. Now back up the guts they go. The counter ruck is good from Powerhouse, but not strong enough. Trying to kick forward there, Livadaris. Powerhouse have a chance to go and break through this line. Gets his hands off his Fegan. And for the corner, Powerhouse to respond immediately. 24-5, kick to come. The House strike back. Jig swings left and will stay true. McGovern converts 26-5. Moorabbin like the kicking this short side. That's what they do again. Ball touch back. Powerhouse to run onto it. Here comes Groden. Gets his hands off into McDonald. Couple coming from all directions, including Moser Moorabbin. If they can go quickly, they might find the line again. Exactly what they'll do. Marlin scores. And Powerhouse crack 30. We'll await this kick on the far side from McGovern. Just the one miss thus far. This is a tough kick into the wind. Sets it up and stays left. Score will stay, it is 31-5. 9 or so minutes till halftime. Take two from Moorabbin on kickoff. Go short side again. Standing under it was Greening. Bit of obstruction potentially. Iggy Hager will take the penalty quickly. Into the 22 they go, the Rams. Free hit at it for Moorabbin. Hands in the ruck. Come back for the penalty. Going to tap and go quickly. Trying to get through Brown. Ball spills out for Powerhouse, but illegally. Moorabbin with another penalty. Powerhouse defence back on the line. Rush quickly. 5 metres from home. Trying to roll for the line. We'll await a decision. There's going to be a penalty and a yellow card for Cormac Groden, it looks like, for Powerhouse. We'll wait the penalty. Restart. Here we go. Iggy Hager. He's already scored one. We'll await the goal line dropout. No try on that occasion. McGovern with a flutter kick. Doesn't get to halfway. Mose with it from Moorabbin. He's just going to have to run it straight. Dances around one. Wanted the offload. Wouldn't get it. They've got number short side if they can take it, Moorabbin. Great tackle. Unable to get through there. It was Samu. Moorabbin building nicely. The second rower now in. Basu kick out. Unable to get through. The chip kick bounces and sits better for Powerhouse. And their second rower in Greening. Greening gets his hands off and they'll kick. Somewhat of an up and under to the 10-metre mark. Would have a chance to go if they can get it wide. Tagalima to Oti. Referee's called them all. And we'll await this scrum. Powerhouse inside their own half. Been able to withstand Moorabbin's pressure excellently thus far, Powerhouse. Keeping them to just the one try this afternoon. Referee wants them to get going. Scrum to be fed by Bramley. Referee tells them to wait and then sets the call. Big push from Moorabbin. Scrum's spinning. Gets it out for Powerhouse. And the fullback in Mullins will get his hands onto it. And it's come off the boot of Mose and into touch. And despite it not technically being true in practice, a 50-22 win for Powerhouse. They'll have a line out on their attacking 22-metre line. Eberhardt to throw the line out. Another game happening across the reserve here at Albert Park. Souths, and it looks like Melton are playing. Line out one from Powerhouse. Here they go up through the guts. McGovern. Nice little run here from McHenry under the bar. 36-5. Fantastic little set piece play. Powerhouse sneak another. Easiest of kicks here for McGovern. And converts a try. 38-5. This is really blown out in the last 15, 20 minutes.
Socialist.
34 minutes gone. Still plenty of time for more scores in this first half. Lividaris to get us back underway. Standing under it is Greening for the house. Trying to get through. This is a nice little overlap run. Want to go out far side. Mullins gets his hands onto it. And here's McHenry. Now Huddlestone. Stops inside the 22. Referee's pulled out a penalty for Moorabbin. And we'll await the punt from Livadaris. Ball goes out over the 10. We'll give it take a couple of metres. Line out to come for Moorabbin. Changing personnel for Powerhouse. I don't have a number 24 on my sheet, so it's a guessing game. Line out one from the house. Big steal from Greening, and they can go up the guts. McHenry. His pass was stopped, but he was offside, and they want to go quickly. Alex McHenry. Powerhouse appealing for a yellow card. Their own man was sent off in somewhat similar circumstances in this first half. Kicked for the corner. It'll get into the 22. How far? It's up to the touchy. Less than 20 from home now. Eberhard throws. And what might have been a more collapses into a ruck. Referee keeping him onside. Come through the guts. House want to build. Marshalling his troops there was McGovern. Trying to break through is McHenry. Couple of metres from home. Eberhard gets his hands off. Mullins running for the line. Just short. They almost need one more on the far side. Eberhard to try and break through. Penalty advantage, Powerhouse. Trying to pick and go for the line, and is there. Into red time, and Powerhouse get above 40 points, kick to come. We'll await McGovern's kicking his potential conversion. Slices the middle. And at halftime, a 40-point margin. Powerhouse dominate the opening half in round 8.
3 bottles of red wine beforehand. But no, but like in the past, those things, you know, people come from all over. Right?
That's right, I go.
No, nothing. I can't bloody eat one. Fish pizza. I didn't realise they came. I thought it was just wiping up.
Dicko, you couldn't even move them off. Even if I red wouldn't get them off.
No. The problem with the small problem with ice is that you find something you like and you can't find it again. I mean, every time I go in there, I look for the pizza place that I've had once. You know, and that never seen it again.
Put your umbrella out, boy. It's coming.
Yeah. You can't work, they're never there.
Hey, Jackie, you know where you were in Parkdale? Yeah. Just go around the round to the you know the supermarket next to the bar, yeah? You're right. They live right behind it. It was the only empty block on that street years ago. It's a nice spot if you run out of wine.
There's a little bar across the road.
Yeah.
Orange brown.
Yeah.
Your fish and chips have arrived, by the way. Your fish and chips have arrived.
Christmas, isn't it?
Oh,
Christmas Eve.
early dinner.
You 100 this year or not? 88. 88. Oh, yeah, 88.
People in our block. I don't know how much money they would spend. Oh, yeah, but yeah, this might get their groceries, the food, everything. It's a lot. I mean, Emma, I must admit, Emma in the UK, she gets all her groceries. She lives in the country. They're working full time. So, with 3 kids, so she gets one delivery. I can't take all the groceries. And the front of the box, and when I'm there, it sits.
We're about to get back underway for the second half. Round 8 action. Rugby Victoria's Dewar Shield. Quickly across the other competitions around Victoria in the store local Lindroth Cup powerhouse. Beat West 38-12. Footscray beat Melbourne University. The Melbourne Rugby Club combined side 36-5. And Endeavour Hills, they had a bye. Across the Dewar Shield reserves competition. The Quins beat Melbourne 26-0. Powerhouse beating Moorabbin just before this game 86-7. Endeavour Hills beating Kiwi Hawthorn 94-14. Footscray against Melbourne Uni 99-5. In the Colts competition, Melbourne Unicorns 7 to Harlequins 31. Footscray beating Powerhouse 19-5 out at the Dog Pound. And around the grounds across the Dewar Shield Premiership grade today, it's Melbourne 16 to Harlequins 12. It's not a result many would have expected. The Queens having a real crack at Toorak. Kiwi Hawthorn down 14 to 33 at home to Endeavour Hills, and Footscray 43 Melbourne University yet to score to half time. Box Hill with the bite. Gets a little bit darker. We're hoping to miss the rain. Lights are on at Powerhouse. A fantastic update from the comments. Crouch is in the number 24 jersey for Powerhouse, but he looks to be back off the pitch. So ready to go and get us back underway. Lividaris for Moorabbin. 45-5 is the half-time score. Powerhouse this time running right to left. Eberhardt comes through. McGovern kicks up and under. Crouch is on the park. Onto halfway, Mose goes. Crunching tackle. Got numbers on that far side. Unable to get through. Pass goes a bit astray for Fungavaka. Mose now. Little chip kick. He's done him well so far this season. Getting the scraps is Mellons. For Powerhouse. Up to halfway and over. Want to go short side. Eberhardt. Couple hands off and into Greening. Greening could run to the 22. He's only got a couple metres to go. Dodges a tackle. Greening in the corner. Half ton for Powerhouse. Kick to come, 50-5. We await this kick from McGovern. Wind just starting to pick up.
You know those two hamburgers you ordered? Here's one.
Kick pulls back and just enough. Try converted. Great kick. $52-5.
I'll let you know. I've got a bottle of it with my name on it waiting for me.
Lividaris to get us back underway for the Rams.
More than welcome,
Wind growing stronger. Ball goes loose from the kick and potentially knocked on. Was in fact. Moorabbin will build the scrum. Scrum. One and retaining the balls, Moorabbin. A high tackle, so penalty advantage for the Rams. Got no one wanting to pick that ball out. Dugan Bath goes to his left. No advantage, will come back for the penalty. Onto the 22. Another advantage for the Rams. Mose now. Unable to get through, gets a nice little offload. Again, no advantage, come back to the 22 for this penalty with Livadaris. Going to kick for the corner. It looks like. No, they want to tap and go through Icky Hager. Livadaris kicked it to himself and they can come. Samu. Big hit up. Icky Hager now. Takes on Everhart. Got a man down. Looks to be Samu. Coming back through centre field, Livadaris. Pushing nicely. 10 from home now, Moorabbin. There's a penalty advantage. Sounded like for offside. Another chance to run it for the Rams. Trying to get through with Samu. Crunching tackle. Up through centre field, trying to go there was Brown. Want to go short side. Dummy pass. 5 from home, Moorabbin. Referee's pulled out a penalty. Going to come back. Everhart's down behind plate. Referee to check in on him. (52-5) in this one. Powerhouse to punt this out of their 22. Big kick. They've kicked well today. The House. That'll go out. Won't quite get to the 10-metre mark, but will build nicely for the line-out. Everhart to throw. Long line out, gets out to Greening. Now they can go up through centre field. Running there's McDonald. Got numbers wide, including Greeny. Fancy feet from Fegan. Now up through centre field, Lucas. Everhart. Nice little run. Far side. I reckon that ball's gone forward. We'll await this scrum. And the first touches of rain. Trying to build on the 10-metre mark in Moorabbin's own half. Scrum's been pushed into touch. We'll come back and do it all again. Sets a call, Moorabbin feeding this scrum. Big push from Powerhouse. They'll just get it out now, the Rams. Ball's been knocked forward. We'll do it all again. This time Powerhouse to feed. Finds a call. Big push from Moorabbin. Powerhouse countered that nicely. Coming now through the midfield. Fullback gets his hands off Mullins it was. Another change in personnel for Powerhouse. Penalty pulled out for Moorabbin. Onto the park, Alago for the home side. Let's tap again quickly. Iki Hegger. Crashing through the tackles. Can't get through Eberhardt though. Fangavaka now onto halfway. The handoff was nicely done. Might have got him around the shoulder as well. Was Samu. Ball spills out. Powerhouse have got it. A little chip kick trying to run onto it. There is McDonald. McDonald cleaned up. Inside his own half, onto the 22. And Moses come around from the side into that ruck illegally. And Powerhouse will have a penalty on their attacking 22. Kicking for the corner. That'll find them inside 10 from home. Another change from the house. Exiting Caleb McDonald. Onto the park is McDermott. We'll await this line out. Line out thrown, one by Powerhouse. Ball ensures. At the back of it is Eberhardt. He can go. Iki Hager cleans him up. Falls into the hands of Alago. Now McHenry. He's dumped into the ground. Alago, the replacement scrum half. Referee gets them back on side. They'll go and try and crash through. Inside 5 from home. Free hit at it for the house. Looks to be Lucas. Gets his hands off. Here comes Crouch. Just short. Can Largo get in there with the ball? And looks like the ball was grounded. And a try for Powerhouse. Going to be a tougher kick this time around in the wet. McGovern to kick. Rain's well and truly started. Still just sprinkling for the moment though. Changing conditions for both sides. Try converted. Another 2 on the board. 59-5. About to get us back underway, Lividaris for Moorabbin. Sends them deep. McGovern to kick. Won't find touch. Rams to run it. Onto the 10-metre mark they go. Up to the middle. Rain gets a bit stronger and up in the hands of Lucas of Powerhouse. Mo's trying to push him back. They'll lose a couple of metres there, the house. But they've got the ball only for so long. Penalty Moorabbin. And they'll gain 10. Onto the 22. Tap and go quickly. Icky Hager now. The lone try scorer for Moorabbin. Lights on at Albert Park. Trying to get through there is Samu, the veteran of this club. Phases building for the Rams. They'll go short side, Icky Hager again. Gets his hands off Samu. Icky Hager picks and goes. Held up short. Referee tells them to play on. Mo's trying to get the ball out. Referee's blowing his whistle, and it'll be a penalty for the Rams. Lividaris with the ball. Offside penalty. Taps and goes. Going to run it is Icky Hager. Couple of metres from home, trying to find his way over the ruck. Pangavaka running through. Rams trying to get there for the line. Still short. They've got numbers short side if they can get it out there. Exactly where they'll go now. Mo's trying to get to the line. Can't. Inside a metre. It's hard to see the rain, but it looks like ball's been held up. Mo's getting some feedback from the Powerhouse faithful in that far corner. And the dropout to come from Powerhouse. They're going to kick far side. Whangavaka to run straight. Dugan Bath cuts back up through centre field. Pidd now with the ball. Ball's been dropped backwards. Running onto it, nicely done was Brown. Or Lucas rather. Alago pulls out. Left, kicking down the line, McHenry. Mose to run back onto it for the house. Moorabbin can try and go. Mose gets his hands off. There goes Dugan Bath. That ball's been dropped to Knox Ford. We'll build for a scrum far side. 20 minutes to play. Sets a call. Early push from Powerhouse. Largo gets it out into McGovern. And here they come on this near side. McDermott gets her hands off to Huddlestone. Ball's been thrown forward. Scrum this time for Moorabbin. Sets a call. It's going to be fed by Dugan Bath. Not quite though. They need to rebuild it. 18 or so minutes to play. On Ladies' Day at Albert Park. First proper weekend of winter. Moorabbin with the scrum. Sets cool. Push from Moorabbin. Countered nicely by Powerhouse. They can get it out. Lividares goes the check side. Past the 10. It's not going to find touch. Huddleston's going to have to run onto it. Takes the tackle. Pushed into touch. Nicely done. And Gibbons wins out in the end, as does touch. Line out to come for Moorabbin. I think we're going to expect this last little period to be set piece from set piece. Going to get a little bit scrappier in the wet. Pitt to throw the line out. Moorabbin on this broadcast side. Line out throw nicely and one. Dugan Bath will cut back through centre field. Vasu kick out. Wind starting to pick up. Ball on the 22 from Moorabbin. Dugan Bath, centre field. Into Harper. Lividaris, Mose. Mose trying to get around tackle, gets his offload. Picked up by Gibbons. Mose again. Doesn't want to take the tackle, keeps the ball live in play, and it gets spilt forward. But luckily for Moorabbin, the penalty advantage And we'll come back for that penalty. Lividaris to kick for the corner. Haven't seen that too often for the Rams today. Well, we were pretty hopeful 20 minutes ago we were going to miss the rain. Definitely haven't. Line out thrown by Moorabbin, they'll win it and push for the maul. Nicely taken by Vasu Kikau in the air. Maul pushing, gains a fair few metres. Best it's looked all day for Moorabbin. More collapse, penalty try. Seven points on the board for Moorabbin. Going to go the kick off quickly. Trying to catch the Rams off guard. Gets into touch. We're going to come back to halfway. So it's going to be 14 on 15. The penalty try pulled out a yellow card. Collapsing the ruck on the line. We'll await this kick off again. Throw's been knocked on. Well, the throw was good, but the receiver was knocked on. Scrum for Powerhouse. Waiting the scrum to be built. Uh, 13 minutes to play. Big push. Here they come. The ball's been dropped. Conducive to the weather. Scrum for Moorabbin this time. Finds a call, wait for set. Big push from Moorabbin. Duganbath gets it out, Lividaris. Samu trying to go the chip kick. Intercepted, nicely done. And McHenry, big try Powerhouse. Keeping their foot on the gas. 5 more points. Kick to come. We'll await this kick from McGovern. Turn into a wet old night in Albert Park. Kicks nicely done and converts again. 10 to play. Moorabbin to get us back underway through Lividaris. Kicks far side. Alago now. Trying to come through the guts. Another powerhouse replacement. Potentially Bailey. Big kick from Powerhouse. Sends it back into the half. Missing that ball. Whangavaka. Dropping back into the pocket, Lividaris. Tries to go the torpedo kick, won't find touch. Into the hands of Moore. Moore now on to halfway. Got a mountain of Moorabbin players to run into. Alago. Awaits Mullen's instructions. Trying to get up the guts. Ball's been spilt and knocked on. Scrum 10-metre mark. Moorabbin's half. We'll await this scrum. Sets a call. Push from Moorabbin. Hooks back. And they can try and go far side. Samu now. Past the 10-metre mark. Then go Harper. Counter ruck strong from Powerhouse, but not quite good enough. Moorabbin retained possession. Pulling back through centre field. House want more numbers wide. Trying to get through Brown there. Big run and push. Edging toward halfway. How long can this go on? Lividaris assesses his options. Picked out of the ruck. And into the attacking half they go. Icky Hagen out. Got an out number wide on this near side. Dugan Bath goes wide. Still on halfway. No territory really being gained. That's a kick out. Ball's taken illegally by Isaac Moore of Powerhouse and will come for the penalty just inside the attacking half for Moorabbin. Lividaris kicks for the corner. That'll get out over the 22-metre line. Throw to come for the Rams. Handful of minutes to play. Can Moorabbin sneak one more? Line out thrown, one by Tuaiti. Trying to maul. Where is that ball? Far side. Trying to make a little run. Spills into the hands of Pope. And here they come, Powerhouse. They've got one more. They'll get it. And here they go. Handed off nicely by Moore. Into Fegan. Trying to break for the line. Moore now leaves it behind. Gets back onto it. Ball was knocked on though. Chance goes begging for Powerhouse. We'll wait this scrum build. 5 minutes to play. Await this scrum, get you some scores from around the Dewar Shield grounds for the final time this afternoon. Endeavour Hills 76 to Kiwi Hawthorn 7. Footscray 84, Melbourne Uni 0. And Harlequins are beating Melbourne in Toorak 27 to 23. Moorabbin retained possession, Dugan Bath. And his teammate in Tuaiti left it behind. Ball's knocked on. Next weekend for Moorabbin, they'll go to Parkville and play Melbourne University, whilst Powerhouse will travel to Box Hill, play the Broncos away from home before a round 10 bye. We'll await this Powerhouse scrum. Alago to feed it. The replacement scrum half. Three minutes to go. Scrum pushes forward for Powerhouse and they can try and go. McGovern, little chip kick running onto it's the fullback of Mullins. Oh yeah, try time Powerhouse. We'll await this conversion kick, but a big score put on by the house today. Clever little chip from McGovern. Found his fullback and Will Mullins. Been a great game from the fly half. Try converted. 73-12. 2 minutes to play. Lividaris to get us back underway for Moorabbin. Good ruck win. Alago rather, sorry. Gets it out. Fegan's knocked it on. Oh. Referee's missed that one. Here they come, Powerhouse. Trying to get through now, McDermott. Onto the 10-metre mark, takes a tackle. Ruck builds. And they've collapsed the ruck. Powerhouse penalty for the Rams. Going to tap and go. Trying to find some last points here, the Rams. Onto halfway. Duganbath. Icky Hegger. Takes a big tackle. From Bailey. And holding on to the ball means Powerhouse get a penalty. Only a couple of minutes to play. McGovern's gonna kick here from halfway. Puts that inside the 22. Into red time. We'll await this Powerhouse line out. Nicely thrown. And the House can go. Trying to get through there is Pope. Largo. 5 from home at Powerhouse. And a penalty pulled out for Moorabbin. They get away with that one. They're going to tap and go. Icky Hegger. Straight up the guts. Ball's been stripped out. And the House have it. Olago out to his left. Bailey. Big crunching tackle. 6 or 7 metres from home. Here he is, Crouch. Ball's come out in the tackle. Samu tries to go. He's left onto it. Moorabbin regained possession. We'll see out this game with it. Harper. Ball's gone backwards, luckily for Livadares. He's touched it down. We'll call for full time. And a dark and gloomy day in Albert Park comes to an end. Powerhouse 73-12. And the crown jewel of this Powerhouse club and their premiership title defence rolls on. A big win against Moorabbin, and they'll look forward to next week's game away to Box Hill.
See you, Greg.